Hi guys, and welcome back to Chengi's World. Guys, I am on a roll. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, you are so welcome here. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe, press the bell, make sure you like, leave a comment, a good one hopefully. But yes, please leave a comment and interact with us, because it's really great for me to hear from you guys and get to know what you guys are like and what you guys like, so that I can make content that is relevant and useful for you guys. There's no point in you tuning in and I'm talking about things that are boring or things that are not relevant to you guys. So I always make content based on what's playing out in my heart, or conversations I'm having with women and what's going on. Now guys, soon I will be launching my one-to-one coaching practice, and I am so looking forward to it, because so many of you guys are so excited. You've already signed up. I can only unfortunately work with 5 women at the moment, because I have other projects. I am writing my book, so look out for it. It is currently called The Book, because I haven't quite decided what to call it. Basically, it is sort of an autobiography of my life, my romances, my relationship with God, and the lessons I've learned, and the lessons that you can learn too, and how I have become this woman. So it's power packed. It's full of stuff that will so help you. I wanted to write a dating manual, but I did not feel that at this point, this was the message or the story that I wanted to tell, because every time I would go towards my laptop to begin to write, it would be the stories that make up my life, the stories that paint the background of a lot of what you're going to hear. And I've always been interested in the people that I learn from. I'm always interested in their lives. I'm always interested in what has birthed any of this, and in there are so many lessons that I have learned, and so many lessons that you can learn. And it's funny, and it's a good read. So it's something that you can read on holiday, or something that you can read on a night in. It's a book that you can actually take seriously and read for learning and for growth. So it's really a book for everyone, but I wanted it to be something that you would enjoy reading, because I'm enjoying writing it. And there are times when I can't even finish writing a paragraph, because the emotions and the memories are so intense, and the pain comes back to me in such a real way. And sometimes when the jokes are so funny, or the situations I found myself in were funny, or the perspective that I have on it now that it's gone is funny or weird, or so I am going on this journey and I'm loving it. And I always know that my test for anything that I put out in the world is, if I enjoy making it, if I enjoy doing it, then other people are going to enjoy receiving it. So enough about the book, but that will be out as soon as it is done. I really want it out by spring, early summer. But the coaching practice, I will be up and running in February. So email me chengisworld@gmail.com if you want to be considered for one-on-one coaching with me, and I can put you on the list. And when it's ready, I will send you the information that you need, prices, etc., and then we can take it from there. But I am looking forward to being able to turn my gifts into serving people. And like I said in one of my videos, I struggle sometimes with really not being able to hold your hand and take you through a process, because some things in life we can learn a thing or two and be on our way, but some of us need somebody to take us from point A to point B, because no one ever did. Coaches are doing the jobs that our moms or grandmothers or aunts should have done, our society should have done. But we now live in fragmented societies. We live away from family, and so the wisdom has not been passed down from generation to generation. So coaches have become almost the replacement for what would have been a natural transition and things that we would have learned. So some of you write to me and say, Chengi, I'm only learning now how to be a woman. I had a lovely comment from or message, I think it was on Instagram, on this channel, and you were basically telling me, you were raised by narcs, you date narcs, your whole experience, and now you were learning how to be a lady. You're now learning, oh, okay, And I don't have judgment for people. I never judge anyone, because the truth is we do what we know, we do what we understand, we do what is revealed to us. And until we come into greater and better knowledge, we will do what we always know. So sometimes you can accelerate the rate of your growth when you have a mentor, when you have a coach, when you have somebody who can say, okay, these are your strengths and your weaknesses. This is how you can play to your strength. This is how you can position yourself for what you want. And my coaching program is going to be called Get the Ring, because I'm only interested in working with people who are looking for commitment, who are looking to get commitment. I don't do tricks. I don't do, tricks, 10 tricks to 20 tricks to how to make him. I don't play those games. I am really looking for people who are at the point and place in their life where they're like, you know what, I'm good. I'm ready to meet and marry the man of my dreams. I'm ready to have the ring. I'm ready for that commitment. I'm ready, because when you come to me with that, then I know that you're ready to do what it takes as well, and you're prepared to pay the price that it costs as well. So I won't be taking on everyone who wants to work with me. I just want to work with people who are genuinely ready to find the commitment, and for men who are genuinely interested in finding a woman to commit to, not just an opportunity to have a chit chat with me or whatever. For people who are ready for commitment. So Get the Ring will be mainly, I have designed it with women in mind, but I can also take guys on, because I know that you all need my help just as much. So yes, in February I will be starting my one-to-one sessions, and I will try and there will be group sessions where you can get a bunch of friends and we can have a session with me, answering your questions in a group and dealing with you guys as sort of like a coaching group online. So that will be cheaper, because you can do that in a group, and it will give you value as well. So I'm going to try and find ways where everyone can benefit from my experience and wisdom and training, so that we can really make this year happen, so that those of you who started this year thinking, right, I'm gonna fall in love and meet somebody, and that's what I want, and you're ready to do what it takes, then why not? We're going to get this party started, and I'm looking forward to meeting you guys and really getting to know you guys. Okay, so more of that to come. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, because these are the forums that I will be putting up a lot of information, where we are. If there's anything that needs to be downloaded, those will be the platforms that I'll be doing a lot of updating you guys with. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Chengi's World. I've already taken way too long in this video with the intro, because what I really want to talk about is today is the difference between helping a man and showing and trying to prove yourself worthy, or helping a man and making it convenient for him. And what is the difference? Because I did a video before on helping a guy, that we are helpers, that we're builders, and a lot of you really loved it. You shared the videos, you shared on Instagram, you just went crazy, because finally somebody was there to let the men know that we're here to help you, that we bring value, and that we're not the same as Jezebel. Okay, but I also know that can be misconstrued by certain women who believe that who don't understand the difference between helping a man and making it convenient for him, or proving yourself worthy. I know this happens a great deal more in African circles, but I know it happens in general amongst women, but I've seen it more kind of highlighted within African context, where you're a girlfriend, and you before you know it, you've wormed your way into his family. You're cooking for his mom, you're cleaning her house, you're just trying to prove yourself worthy. You are in this space. When they see you, you're cleaning. I've seen it, especially within African circles, because you're trying to get in there so much that you get yourself involved in their life where you've not been invited. And of course they like it. Maybe even the mother-in-law might be like, this is the wife I want, but at the end of the day, you are not helping him. You are not helping that family. What you are doing is trying to prove yourself worthy. I know girlfriends of mine who behave like wives. They cook, the boyfriend comes for the weekend or whenever he's ready, and whenever he comes, she cooks a meal from scratch. She buys his favorite this. She does this. She does this. She does this. And really, what she is trying to do is prove herself worthy. I know women who give money to men because they're helping them, but really, what they're trying to do is prove themselves worthy. If you date me, money won't be an issue. I will always help you, right? I will always give you money if you need it. I'm the kind of woman who will rescue you. And so women give money to the men and they end up bankrupt, or give that. I know girlfriends of mine who have given away probably hundreds of thousands, don't even have a place to stay for themselves, don't have anything to call their own, but in their minds, I'm building my future. You're not building your future with a man who's not put a ring on your finger. And that is very important for me to say, because I feel that I still need to keep emphasizing that we as women give too much too soon, and to points where it becomes ridiculous. You need to know when to give. You have no business giving money to a man who has not put a ring on your finger. You have no business. I don't care what his sob story is. Look, I am not saying that we cannot help somebody that we are in love with, who has over time protected us, looked after us. I know a situation right now with a couple friends of mine who when she was living on her own in her own apartment, he would give her money for the rent. He would help her with the bills. He would support her. He would make sure that she didn't go without anything. A tragedy has struck in his life, and he's pretty much lost everything. And she was like, Chengi, I will look after that man. I will feed him. I will pay the bills. I will look after him, because he was there for me 100%. For the last 2 years, there's nothing I needed. He never imposed. He was a good man. Now, if you find yourself in that situation, that's a very different situation from meeting a guy, fancying a guy, going on a few dates, going into a sort of semi-courtship, in a relationship that's kind of going nowhere. We both kind of know it's going nowhere. But now I decide that I have heard about helping my man, so I'm going to start coughing out some money. They start borrowing money from you. They start, you start cooking for them. You start making their lives convenient. That is not helping a man. This is helping a man. Let me just tell you what is helping a man before I end this video, because it was intended to be short and to be a bit of an announcement and to be a video. So this is how you help a man. You help a man with what he is doing. So he is out there trying to find money to fund his business. Then what you do is say, boo, look, how can I help? How can I make a plan? How can we strategize together? Is there anything you need me to type? Is there anything that you need me? Look, help him with what he is doing. Don't help him with your money. If it's money that he's trying to raise, then look up businesses that are supporting people who might be willing to invest in him. You keep your money to yourself. It's not because you're not prepared to share, but you keep your money to yourself. Because why? You have to help him become a man, not be a man for him, not be his man. Okay, you have to help him, so you can research companies that will. So okay, he's broke, busted, and disgusted, and has left his home, and he can't find anything. Help him locate family that can help him. Only when there is absolutely no one to help him, absolutely no one in his family and in his life to help him, then help him get help from the government if you can. And if you let him into your house, let him be in your house, but he must pay his way while he's in your house. The point is, when we are helping people, let us help them with what they are doing. Some men have no vision. Some men have no goals. Some men are creating nothing. You can't help a man with no vision. His vision is what you are here to help him with. Not his life, not his food, it's his vision. We are sent to build a man's vision. First, understand it. First, get it. And if his vision does not sing to your vision, then you're not his helper, right? His vision has to spark you. His vision has to excite you. What he wants to create has to be like, oh my God, yes, I want to create that with you. I'm excited. That's how you know you're his helper. And your job is to help him accomplish the vision. That is your job, to accomplish the vision. Your job, and sometimes to accomplish the vision, it might mean him sleeping on your sofa for a bit. It might mean, on a very extreme occasion, lending him money to do something and I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands. And if you have to lend him thousands, put it down on paper, make a contract. Look, babes, I believe in your vision, I believe in your dream, and I'm prepared to invest, but we need to make it legal, right? I'm prepared to invest, and I want 10% shares in your company, and I want a return of this amount. Make it legal, right? Because if you can help in that way, make it legal. Don't be a mug under the influence of helping my man. We don't do muggins, okay? Don't allow a man to use you or make his life convenient because you're trying to be a helpmate. Don't let that happen with his family too. I know people who's not only him, but his mom and the sisters and the whatever make demands on this girlfriend, right? It's fine if you're the sister-in-law and your mother-in-law says to you, can you come and pick me up from halfway across London to take me shopping? That's fine. You are as good as her daughter. But he hasn't even put a ring on it, and you will travel halfway across London or England to go and pick up and to do these things. And I've seen girls go out of their way, overcompensate, because really what they're doing is they've told themselves they're showing him their helpmate, but really what they're trying to do is prove themselves worthy. And what ends up happening is he will take you for granted, he will take all of that for granted, and he will go and marry the other girl who kept her distance, who kept her boundaries, who kept her values, and said, look, I am prepared to give you everything, to share every single thing that I have, but you need to commit to me, right? I will, when we are married, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. But that's because we have joined destinies. That's because if my sink ships, yours is in trouble. If yours sink ships, mine is in trouble. So let's put it all together and create something amazing. But that's because you have put a ring on it. You have made a commitment to God, to man, to the systems of the world, that this is a woman that you want to build with. Don't go building a man who has not made a commitment to you. Don't go building a man who you don't know if tomorrow is going to happen or not. Don't go helping somebody who has not presented you with anything to help them except their story behind. They have nothing that they're doing in their lives except running a job and now they need your help. Or a business that they've been running that never makes profit because for years you've just been pouring money into it. Don't be a help to somebody who does not know what they're building, or to a vision that does not excite you. Okay, that should be a sign. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was really, really, really useful. And if you have a friend who is being a muggins, okay, you need to share this video with them and let them know that there is a difference between helping a man with his vision and being a mug. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. It's always good. It's such a pleasure to see you guys. And you take care of yourself. I'll see you on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you subscribe and comment. Love you. Mwah.